welcome to EZGlutenFree. Today I'll be showing FaveHealthyRecipes.com how to make these delicious pulled chicken sandwiches with a homemade citrus barbecue sauce. And this recipe mainly focuses on that sauce, so it would be a great one to use with leftover cooked chicken or even those turkey leftovers after a holiday meal. But today I'm making the dish with a few boneless, skinless chicken breast halves. So this is definitely going to be a much leaner alternative to the pulled pork sandwiches we all love. But you'll still get that same tangy, sticky sauce we all love in a pulled pork sandwich, with an updated citrusy flavor to go along with the lighter chicken version we're doing today. Alright, to make this one you're going to need 2 boneless, skinless chicken breast halves that you've marinated for 15 minutes with a tablespoon of olive oil, a teaspoon of paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and some salt and pepper to taste. We'll also need 2 slices of bacon that you've diced. I used an applewood smoked bacon and snipped it up with a pair of scissors to get the small pieces. We'll also need 1 small onion finely diced, 2 cloves of minced garlic, 1/2 cup of applesauce, 1/2 cup of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of steak sauce, 2 tablespoons of orange marmalade, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, the juice and zest of an orange, 1/3 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of sambal sauce or other hot sauce, which is optional if you want to add some heat, and some salt and pepper to taste. We'll also need 4 gluten-free buns or rolls to serve this on. And if you're not following a gluten-free diet, just use regular buns. Alright, now to get started, preheat the oven to 350 degrees, then add the marinated chicken to a baking sheet lined with foil and sprayed with nonstick spray. Then bake the chicken for 25 minutes while you make the barbecue sauce. Alright, now for the sauce, saute the bacon until it just starts to get crispy, then add the onions and garlic and saute until they just start to soften and the bacon looks crisp. Drain any excess grease from the pan, then add the rest of the ingredients and stir to combine. Now turn down the heat and simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. When the chicken's finished baking, let it rest for 10 minutes, then using either 2 forks or your hands like I did, shred it into long strips so it will hold more of that sauce. Now when the sauce is finished simmering, add the chicken to the pan and let them simmer together for 5 minutes while you toast your buns if you want. When all the chicken is well coated in sauce and heated through, this dish is ready to serve. You're going to love the way the flavors in this sauce complement each other and the chicken. Now I left my sauce chunky so you could see the little bits of onion and bacon in there. But if you'd prefer a smoother sauce, then you could run it through a blender or food processor before tossing it with the chicken. Now today I use chicken breasts because they're the leanest part of the chicken. But chicken thighs do an even better job mimicking a pulled pork sandwich if you have the calories to spare. And don't forget, this is a great one for your leftover turkey too. However you want to make this, I hope you'll give it a try. And if you'd like to see the recipe in print, you could always visit my blog. And for additional recipes and tips to fit in with your healthy lifestyle, visit my friends at FaveHealthyRecipes.com. See you again soon.